the shadows they wander along, old ruins where fears have grown, eyes that watch from ancient stone, whispers chill right to the bone. Gothic castles rise in the night, ghostly figures glide out of sight, wolf howling under pale moonlight, darkness creeps and grabs too tight. You have fallen into the EuroCrypt. There is no escape from the EuroCrypt. Fog curling through cobblestone streets, footsteps echoing heartbeats, vampires hunt their nightly feast, lurking monsters are released. Silent scream in a sepia dream, melancholy miles downstream, no one's safe or so it seems, worlds unravel at the seams. You have fallen into the EuroCrypt. There is no escape from the EuroCrypt. Fallen into the EuroCrypt. There is no escape from the EuroCrypt.
Oh yes,
yeah, man. So we are back finally. Damn, it feels like a damn year. No,
man, it's been a long couple of weeks. I know that. It's good to be back though, for sure, man.
Yeah, coming back with Volume 9 of Forgotten Gialli. Got Murder in the Blue Light. I know Ugio Ercolani and Troy Howard got a commentary track, and
yep.
Ercolani had done a lot of the special features on that one, and this one was like nobody even knew that it was possible, right? Like it had a
like a really crappy bootleg.
Yeah.
And I think it was kind of hard to get that to get the subs for that as well at one point,
right?
Because I remember, I think Richard from Hello, This Is the Doom Show, I think he had this really bad kind of file of it.
Right.
So it's kind of a revelation to see it the way it is now.
Yeah. Got old David Hess in there and shit.
Oh, yes. Yeah. This fucking crazy. This set is a lot of fun, you know. We will come into it because I don't think it's going to be up there with our best kind of Forgotten Gialli.
This is all 1990s Giallo. I would say for the purists, like the Giallo enthusiasts, go ahead and get it, you know. But if you're not like that deep into the genre, you might, you know, I don't know if it's worth your money, because I'm not personally a bigger. I'm not that big on the 90s Giallo, but
right, yeah.
But it's
I'm completely different. I love the 90s.
Yeah, 90s don't do it for me a whole lot, man. It's 70s is where it's at for sure.
Oh yeah.
And then I mean the 80s I can kind of deal with, but when I'm not saying like this ain't worth seeing, but I'm just let it be known to people. You know,
you gotta go in.
Expect a deep red or some
you're
shit.
You're not gonna get deep red. Just go in with like low expectations.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're fans of like Troll 2, maybe like Fragasso. And, like there's a Bruno Mattei film in here that's completely fucking crazy. But
so I guess I'll mention. So you got Murder in a Blue Light,
yeah,
which we were just talking about. Then you got The Final Scoop, or Boogie Rossi, however you want to say it, and then Madness, or Eyes Without a Face. Is that what it is?
Yeah, which they ripped off from the earlier film.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with that earlier film, because the
not
fucking
the
quality of this
film.
one is not the best.
Definitely not. No comparison to that.
But, that artwork though is kind of amazing to me.
It is. Yeah, that's killer.
Whoever done the artwork on these, absolutely applaud them. Look at that, man.
Yeah, man.
That is fucking amazing.
It's pretty damn solid. This set, I mean, the way it looks and everything, the way they put it together, I mean, that's killer, yeah. But
I love that interview as well on Ercolani's done.
Yeah, it's like 25 minutes, man.
Yeah, I took notes on all of that shit, man. He's just fucking, I could listen to him talk all day long, man.
Yeah, I guess I could mention some of that. It's got Emmett. I thought I had it over here somewhere. Here it is. I got it over here. So it's got so Madness, on the Madness extras. It has it's weird because when you open the box set, it's Madness first. Is the one they're pushing you. I guess it was for me anyway.
I think that's the most well-known one.
Yeah,
8 to 3. Yeah.
So it has both the English and the Italian tracks, and then it has a Through the Eyes of Madness. It's got a 13-minute interview with Monica Carpanese.
Yeah, aka Monica Salas. I think she was called at one point as well.
And then it has Seeing Madness. It's about a 20-minute interview with the producer, Gianni Paolucci, and then Florence Masciari. That's on the other one though, right? Murder.
Yeah, you want to bet? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 22-minute interview with Florence.
Because I've seen, I took notes on the two of the interview.
Right.
Yeah, she's.
And then, there's the commentary track. Eugenio Ercolani and Troy on the Murder in the Blue Light.
Yeah.
And also on the Murder in the Blue Light, there's an alternate home video cut. Did you watch that one?
I was going to ask you about that. I didn't watch
it's
that.
Long. It's longer. It's like a few minutes longer. It's like
is there more gore involved though?
I didn't watch it because it's a really bad VHS rip,
Oh yeah, that's the earlier bootleg I mentioned probably then.
They definitely sourced it from the home video, the VHS. So but all these films have brand new 2K scans from the 35 millimeter negative. And then yeah, I mean it's loaded with shit. I mean if you just want that, I mean,
There's even a commentary track on Madness by Hysteria Continues podcast.
Right, that's right.
Yeah, which I've been told like in the week I think it was last week or the week before.
Right.
Justin from that podcast, I private messaged him and asked him to come on, and he said he would. So I gotta sort that out at one point. We get him on. We can do Italian slashers or anything like that.
Shit, yeah. And
speaking of which, well up for it. Yep.
Speaking of which, before we get too far, I'm fixing to get into the comments. See who's in here because we've been gone a little while, and y'all probably see me throwing up some old ass movies on the channel. But I just kind of wanted them on the channel just to have them,
yeah, I mean the first one you put out is doing really well.
Right. I just want them on the channel. Those, some specific films, that we are allowed to have. I mean, why not put it out there? I mean, I know anybody can get those anywhere, but anyway, just trying to bring attention to those films a little bit is all I was doing. But I want to mention before we get started, stay to the end of the stream because we do have a collection update.
Oh yes,
some recent pickups. Well. So I don't often do that at the very beginning to let people know to stay your ass here and watch.
Yeah.
But,
Nah, most of the time we usually got a few things we can show at the end.
Yeah.
I got about 8, something like that.
Yeah, I got about 8 or 10, 8 to 10. But let me see who's in the chat and see what's going on in here, man.
Yeah, go for it, man.
It's good to be back. Been busy as shit.
This is the highlight of the week for me. Like, you know,
yeah.
all that shit that comes in between in the week. Fuck that stuff. This is the fun stuff, man.
Yeah, man. I've been battling with a house, and I think I won, but you know, shit, that so much put me down for a little bit. But anyway, we got Kevin Morton in here, new member of Dead Pit, man. Awesome.
Nice, man. Nice things.
Hell yeah. We got the Pope Pap smear. Time for a Papathias Pap smear.
Hey, what's happening, man?
What's happening, man? My beautiful wife, love you guys.
Hey, what's up, Tash?
You got Zachary and Chris, H12. Cook. Cool.
What's going on, man?
What's going on? Jimmy, SPC back up on there. Yeah. Back in there like swimwear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. It's getting closer to summertime. So anyway, welcome to the panel of pain. Got Texas in here. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Tex?
I think I missed it. I think I saw it just like a minute ago or whatever. I'm not big on social media, but I'd seen your comment. For whatever reason, it was so happy belated birthday, Tex, man.
Yeah. Back last week, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Jimmy says, I just spent money on Arrow Video, the best, by the way. Okay. Yeah.
Definitely one of the best.
We got cable channel 11. What's happening?
I think that could be Jess, if I remember rightly. The guy with that channel. Awesome channel.
Hell yeah. Y'all check out cable channel 11, man. Jimmy Top Notch Edition there.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I mean, you know, like, I wouldn't praise this. At some point, we're going to have to rank the Forgotten Gialli volumes, right?
Yeah, we can kind of put it or we can say where about it's going to come. Yeah. 8 of the 9, you know?
I mean, I know, like, where the sweet spot is for sure. But
look, it's Forgotten Gialli at the end of the day. It's worth getting. I will say that beforehand. It's definitely worth getting.
Right. Jimmy says, guys, I just rewatched Who Saw Her Die from Aldo. I must say it's a masterwork.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I fucking love that film.
Aldo Lado, man.
So underrated, I think.
Damn good.
The opening to that in the snow with the girl.
Yeah.
Superb.
Yeah, man. Aldo Lado, man. He don't get mentioned enough, for sure.
No, he doesn't. He is one of the masters, I believe.
Yeah, man. So I guess before we get into it, we're fixing to get into Murder in a Blue Light, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you a little clip, and I want y'all to pay close attention to David Hess when he opens his jacket up, okay? Because it's kind of like I had to pause on it a little. Just check it out. Here we go.
Allora sgombra. Io non
Stai pregando?
Notte.
Per tutta la notte?
Certo, ma questo è un prezzo da liquidazione. E non ha assolutamente nulla. Accorgo subito quali sono quelli con i soldi.
Avete sentito?
Le vuoi picchiare tutte? E questo mi farebbe molto felice. Ok, penso che ce l'abbiamo.
All right, that's just a little taste of what it is, man. Murder in the Blue Light. But I do have a quick synopsis that I wrote. So a beautiful Fifth Avenue model, starlet in New York, is living a double life. At night, she transforms into a prostitute named Sherry, investigating her brother's murder. Meanwhile, there's a killer castrating ex-Marines and leaving a fake hand grenade between their legs. So,
oh yes, yeah, which they actually give you the explanation to that quite early on as well, because they don't really hold that back, do they?
No.
But I was just looking there. Look at the cover art of this, man. It makes it look like it's some kind of fucking fetish porno film or something.
It does. Yeah.
Oh, I love the artwork to that, man.
Is that the original artwork? I'm wondering.
I don't think so. I'd be surprised if that was his original artwork.
So that's commission art.
Yeah.
I
don't believe it's the original.
Okay, because that chick on that artwork's got a bigger ass too. You know.
Oh man, the actress which we will talk about in a bit, is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, she is, absolutely, but she's stunning. Not. I gotta admit, she's not very. I mean, to me, she's not that great of an actress. I mean, I hate to. I don't know.
Weirdly enough, though, she become quite famous for her acting in Italy at one point.
Yeah.
By the time this came along, she was kind of near the end of her act, you know. And there is a story I will bring up about that as well with her private life.
I'll get into the director a little bit, Alfonso Brescia. Yeah. What was the whole story on that? Wasn't it him and Bruno Mattei and Stelvio Massi, I believe, were trying to make a film and it bombed. Was it Killer Taxi? Something like that?
I didn't hear about that one. I didn't. Okay. Yeah. I think is that in one of the interviews, is that?
Yeah, well, no, I was just looking up stuff on it. But Alfonso Brescia, y'all might know him from Iron Warrior, 1987.
Yeah.
Your Sweet Body to Kill. He did that.
Giallo film, actually. Yeah.
Right. And his pseudonym was Al Bradley. So, you know, Naked Girl Murdered in the Park.
That's one I want to cover, man, at some point.
But Ercolani explained it pretty well, like that he was a regional director. So he was like he was like, I guess you could compare him to like grindhouse cinema in America. Like
yeah.
But in Italy it'd be like the Italian grindhouse type shit. Like
almost like a journeyman, wasn't he? Director.
Yeah, like regional though. Like the films did well.
Yeah.
In certain areas in Italy, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he his father didn't want him to be in the film industry, but he kind of like went against all that, did his own thing. Started as an assistant director. Worked as a assistant director in the Peplum, Spaghetti Westerns, Poliziotteschi. He did 5 science fiction films in a row, right after Star Wars. So
you
tell like he's probably hanging out with Mattei and Fragasso, like that type of shit, trying to bank off of shit. But there's one movie called Cosmos: War of the Planets, and then The Beast in Space with porn. So there was like porn inserts or whatever.
Yeah. I think Eugenio mentions that in the interview, didn't he? He said he didn't mind his films having porn inserts, or he was just, and he would do any like genre as well, like you just mentioned. He, like, you name it, he did it.
Yeah, that interview that Ercolani does, man, is very informative, like on the Giallo transition from the 1970s to the 90s, you know.
Yeah.
Goes kind of through that. And all the surviving directors, I'd say. That was the Highly Dependable Mr. Bradley. I believe that's what that's called, that special feature. But
yeah, it is. Yeah.
But yeah, you can go ahead, man, if you want to mention the actors or whatnot.
Well, yeah, I mean, the cinematographer I'll just quickly mention is Louis Lucky.
Yeah,
this was the only film he did, apparently.
Right, I couldn't find shit on him, so yeah.
Same with the music. Gianluca Bacconi was one of the composers. This is the only film registered for him. Stefano Curti was the other one. And I think he was kind of well known. He produced Scarlet Diva, Asia Argento film in 2000.
Okay, shit.
Yeah. But going into the cast is where it gets interesting.
That's where you get to see Aja get screwed for real.
For real, yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Taking it backdoor style as well. So if that's your thing, which it should be anyway, but
just letting you know, Scarlet Diva,
Asia Argento, you know.
You ever pick that up? Vinegar Syndrome put it out, but I don't know.
I haven't picked that one up. I really liked it as well.
It might be sold out, so I don't know.
Yeah. It's not one I want to jump into and watch regularly though.
Right. Yeah.
So that's probably why I held off. But yeah, this is where it gets interesting into the cast. So you got Florence Guerin, I think you pronounce it, who plays Starlet, Sherry
and Starlet.
Yeah. The way that the lead actor in this, or the one guy keeps saying Starlet like that all the time, is fucking gets on your nerves after a while. But she was in, so she did quite a few films. She was she got kind of an infamous, you know, back in the kind of late 70s, early 80s. She did The Black Cat, Luigi Cozzi. She did Faceless, Jess Franco, Too Beautiful to Die, which we done recently on here.
We covered that. She's one of the damn back. She's not a very prominent role or nothing, but like she has that look, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That one scene where she's dressed up like a football player, like a futuristic, apocalyptic fucking football player or some weird shit.
Well, she was asked early on before she did acting, she was asked to become a model. And she kind of turned it down because she said she wanted to concentrate on doing acting. But when she did Too Beautiful to Die, she was kind of paranoid because they used real models in that film. And she was kind of paranoid the way it would come out, whether she would look realistic as a model. And then when she went back and saw it, she said, she was kind of happy the way it turned out.
She looks like a model to me. I think she would have done.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I feel like she might have done better if she would have done modeling. I don't know.
She's got such an interesting kind of backstory, right? So she's a French. She was born in France in 1965. She come from this really wealthy family. But when she was 8, she became an orphan. So I think it was like when just after she was 8, actually, I think she became an orphan at age 11. But what happened was her father died and her mother kind of just discarded her for whatever reason. I don't know. She kind of did a little bit part kind of modeling, but she wouldn't class herself as a model. But at 15 years of age, in 1980, she appeared on French TV and she was elected Miss Cinema in the Cannes Film Festival of that year, which helped kind of launched her career. But yeah, she had prominent appearances in Italian and French productions during the late 80s and early 90s. She worked as a set decorator and kind of continued, you know, doing, you know, other things type of thing. Weirdly, or not so much weirdly, but a really bad luck for her was she had a serious road accident in 1998. She was in a coma. She had multiple operations. It kind of completely ruined her career, her acting career. Yeah, she lost her young son as well.
Oh man,
through the accident. So, I mean, that's where I think things just went tits up for her, really, literally. And what can you do? You know, fate and all that. But I actually like her performance in this. It's not brilliant. She's there completely as eye candy.
Yeah, I mean, for what she's, you know, like, I gotta agree with Troy on like what he was saying about it. Like, she's kind of wooden, like
she is, but she's got like kind of a charm to her and it kind of works in this part, I think. Of course, you got David Hess. He plays Sergeant.
She is kind of like, she comes off real, like a spoiled little bitch. You don't think?
Like, a little bit, yeah, a little bit.
What I mean?
I just think it kind of works for her character. Yeah, the way she comes across. you got David Hess. He plays Sergeant Flanagan. Everyone, obviously, I'm not going to mention the big ones.
And did you see what I was talking about, where he pulls his jacket open?
Yeah, with the police.
Did you see his fucking badge? What it said?
Yeah.
Fucking, it says Special Police.
Right, yeah.
Boy,
And I mean, that tells you the fucking set production design of this film. It's pretty much made on like no budget.
The lights, I mean, they're really hammering with the Giallo lights theme, and the fog is like oversaturating the fucking.
Oh, I love the opening scene when we come onto it in a minute.
Like, it's kind of it's a little overdone though.
You know,
like it felt like it needed to be pulled back just a little bit. To me.
Oh, see, I didn't think that. I kind of liked it. I could have done with more.
Way too much shit was going on. Like, you know, I don't
know. But with David Hess, yeah. So I was looking at so he's on the same track to The Hateful Eight, which like 5 years after his death or a few years after his death. He was literally on the same track as Cabin Fever as well, which I had no idea of, and The Haunting of Julia.
Yeah, he's a musician.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I knew he's a musician, but I didn't know he did those films. He was a director. I think a lot of people know. To All a Good Night. I kind of ended his directing career. Yeah. But yeah, he was kind of well known. He made a lot of money back in the early to mid 50s. He wrote the song for Elvis Presley at one point as well. But
we all know 36, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
I was looking back, and he passed away at age 75 from a heart attack. And I can actually remember when I found that out, because I was with my ex-girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
And it came up on my phone, David Hess has tragically passed away. And I must have gone white when I was looking at my phone, because my girlfriend at the time, she's like, "Oh, what's wrong with you, man?" Right. I got a little bit upset. You know, I won't mind admitting, you know, because he's a big kind of hero of mine. Because The House on the Edge of the Park, even more so than like Last House on the Left, is fucking. That's like a top 10 film.
That's what I was gonna say. That's his two best roles, but like to me, it's got to be him playing Krug. I think that's his best performance, in my opinion. But
not forgetting Hitchhike as well.
That's good. That's right up there. It's up there with that. Those three is like his three best for sure.
I think so. Yeah, they're like the unofficial trilogy as well, isn't they? Of like Hess terror films.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I mean, we could. I don't think we should really give away any of the endings to these three.
No,
and I think we can go so far with them, but I think it's best to keep them, you know, under wraps type thing towards the end.
I'll say on this one too. It says like when you first start the movie or whatever, it says like that this is the final edit, and that this is and it differs in content from the original, but with structure and the duration from the old home video and the TV version, it's the only version believed to have survived. So but I think I was reading Roberto Curti was saying that he felt like Brescia ripped off the end of the film though from Nighthawks 1981.
Okay, I've not seen that one. I've seen all the clips of it in Terror in the Isles, I think it's in. Yeah.
Well, Nighthawks. I'm which Nighthawks is he talking about? So it's like there's one with Stallone, I know.
Rutger Hauer as well.
Yeah. So that's got to be the one with Stallone, right? I'm imagining.
Yeah.
So
go on, sorry. Go on.
Yeah. We can go ahead and get into the film, man.
So I want to mention the opening then, right? Because did you notice? I don't know, you know, there's similar music early on to like Tenebrae. Do you know what the beach scene in Tenebrae with the transsexual?
Yeah.
It's like it almost sounds very similar to that in the opening scene.
That's funny you say that, because there's another film in this set that's very much ripping from Tenebrae.
Yeah. No, 100%. I don't think that's an accident as well.
No.
But I love the opening scene. So you've got this man, and he opens up this like cigarette lighter that plays like, you know, it's like a wind up, plays a tune.
Yeah, it's got like a little ballerina fucking song.
Which why the fuck didn't Vinegar Syndrome bring out one of those lighters, man? I would have bought it all day long.
Yeah.
But this is where, like you said, you get this sea of blue light, this like gel light, and I love it personally. But I can see why, it's almost like a music video. Do you get that vibe? Like an MTV type music video.
That's how it feels. It
when you
feels
see-
straight out the fucking like late 80s, early 90s type of MTV shit,
Oh, yeah. I mean, you get this guy, so he's being followed by what seems to be like a police officer. Only he has this like really fucking strange mask on. But he's stabbed and then he's robbed of the lighter.
It's like a cop fucking like
Yeah,
the cop, but he's got like this, looks like the hobgoblin or some weird shit on his face,
Yeah, this like there's a slasher film called Demented, and they use a similar type mask.
Yeah.
But the big part of this film is the whistling. There's like a tune on the cigarette lighter, and the killer, every time the killer strikes, he whistles this theme.
That's definitely from Fritz Lang's M.
Oh yeah, 100%, man, 100%. And also, there's another weird quirk about the killer is they always leave this like hand grenade on the dead body.
He castrates him. Supposedly, he's supposed to castrate him, and then he leaves a toy hand grenade. Fucking weird.
And it becomes apparent why this is happening quite early on. I mean, we can definitely say that when we get to that point, because I don't think we're giving away too much with that. So you got David Hess, he's like this Inspector Flanagan. He gets this phone call saying there's been another murder. And he obviously goes, you see this fucking like scene of David Hess walking through New York. It just seems to fucking go on and on and on. He's
It
like
does.
on
It's
like
unnecessary.
Yeah, he's on like a car, like a sub car or whatever. I don't know how you would say it. Oh yeah, it's just him. I guess you could call this a New York slasher as well, which I had no idea, until I seen this that it was based in New York. But yeah, I do like that cool theme tune though when they show him walking through streets in New York. That's one of the pluses for me is the soundtrack in this. Because it's not the best. I don't think it's the best film.
I fucking don't like the music. I gotta admit, it fucking is annoying. That score fucking.
Oh, I love it. I love it, man.
Fucking, it pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie, man. That score fucking sucks, man. To me, I hate it. I'm sorry, man.
No, I don't apologize, man. I mean,
it
I think
is
that's
like it don't really fit either. It
doesn't. That's why I like it, because it's completely fucking random. Just,
it's like some big band. Like I don't know. It sounds like something to be on a game show or some shit.
It definitely don't fit a like early 90s Giallo film,
right?
Or an erotic type thriller as well. But what we find out is there's already up to like 4 murders, and they literally got no clues, the police, on why this is happening. They're looking for like a break in the case and all that. You got the scene with the prostitutes early on hanging out on the streets. That's a weird scene as well. I think you had in your clip, didn't you, of the guy? So you get this really
an odd
weird
guy. Yeah,
he looks odd, doesn't he? He got a really strange face. It's like sinister face.
I don't know why they chose that guy though. Like it feels like this film could have been a lot. Like I'm sitting there watching the movie. I mean, I watched it a couple of times, but like it could have been so much better. Like just a couple of things. Like
yeah, I mean it's cheaply made, and that's the thing. And there's not a lot of thought going into like the writing or anything in this. It's just
I'm saying, like that guy they chose that I will just go out and say it. It's at the beginning of the film anyway. So this guy's like, it looks like he's stalking this prostitute. What's her name? Sherry, when she's a prostitute.
Yeah. Starlet. Sherry,
Starlet during the day when she's a model, but he's like stalking her or whatever, and then it's like they're playing some weird sex game. You find out that he's when he starts, you think he's raping her or whatever. Yeah,
there's a few scenes in there.
Oh yeah,
she plays like this fucking French maid at one point,
right?
Yeah, so early on, you think that he's actually the killer, don't you? Because he's stalking her down the street, he's following her. There's this weird like role playing games they play, like you just said.
I just feel like they should have picked a different actor for that guy. Like, make me think that because that dude ain't intimidating at all. Like, I don't know.
No, he's like an obvious like red herring.
Yeah.
But you've got the voyeur part of that scene as well, because you see someone watching her, and we find out a little bit later on that it's a pimp. But yeah, it's kind of a weird way to start a film, you know.
Yeah, it's
with the whole role playing thing, and she plays this school teacher as well, and she got this middle-aged fucking man like pretending to be a schoolboy, and she's spanking the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
And none of these guys, she guess, will take off their underwear. And that's part of like the clues to finding out I think we can fairly like confidently say that she's not what she, you know, she's making out she's a prostitute, but maybe she's not.
Yeah, she's not.
I'll leave it at that, you know.
Yeah, she's she's not really for sure.
No, which comes as a surprise to a pimp at one point. He's like, he had no idea. And like David Hess's character kind of tells him, shows
which
him.
Which is like, whatever, get the fuck out of here. With there's some plot holes for sure.
But she's obviously doing this for a reason. Which I'm not going to say the twist and all that. Right. But needless to say, there's kind of a backstory to do with like what Dirk said earlier on about this hand grenades.
Castrations and hand grenades.
Castration. There's a story and they tell you early on. I'm not going to give too much away, but they do tell you early on, and
they don't hold it back for sure.
That's not the actual twist. The twist is part of that, but it's not the whole twist.
Right. Yeah, the whole twist at the end is like, huh?
Like, oh yeah.
Like I didn't see that coming. Wink, wink.
There's a lot of weird kinky shit in this as well, because at one point early on she goes back to like this guy picks her up and he takes her to this house party, and there's fucking like almost like Epstein fucking shit going on in there, and
there's like
fucking back rooms where women are getting fucked and all sorts of shit going on.
Let me catch the chat right quick, Darren. Right quick.
Yeah. Let me just turn my heater off a sec.
You good? Okay, we got Texas. Thanks, Dirk and Darren. Yeah, man, no problem. Happy birthday again, brother.
Definitely.
The Deer Hunter. That's wild. Let's see. Good to have you in here, man.
Yeah.
Rod the Horror Guy. He says off topic, but how about UFC 327 last weekend? All good fights, but Reyes and Walker. I actually didn't get a chance to see that one, so.
I was going to say that's more Dirk's thing than mine.
We got Alan Mann. He says, hey, what's up, y'all? Been catching up with the older episodes, and thanks for recommending Street Law and Spasmo. Those both were awesome, and that Morricone score on Spasmo was stellar, like Darren said. Hell yeah, man.
Oh, you're welcome, man. You're welcome.
Nice I've noticed we've gotten an increase of subs, so like, welcome in, everybody. I appreciate y'all subbing up and checking out the old content, too.
That comment makes everything worthwhile, you know. That you like us enough to go back and watch our earlier stuff is like blows my mind, you know.
It's pretty cool.
But yeah, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
And Alan Mann says, "Hey, what's up, y'all?" Oh, okay, that's the same comment. It's crazy.
Yeah, sometimes they come up twice. I think it's a YouTube like error.
We got Chris in here. Evening, gents, and all you savages.
Hey, what's up, man?
Let's see. And he's asking if I got Bloodstain Italy yet. It's bonkers. You will love it. No, I'm still waiting for that one to go down.
Yeah, once Dirk gets that, I'm sure we're gonna cover it because I've been holding off, ready, like you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it to drop. It's not gonna go nowhere, and it will drop eventually. So.
Oh yeah. But, there's just too much shit to buy at the moment, isn't there? Really,
it really is, man, and not to mention with life shit and everything. See, I was gonna go ahead and throw this up there too. So, yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Let's see. And all right, man. Well, yeah. So this is like I said, I think this is the best edition you're going to get of this film.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it really needs another edition. Do you? Would you?
No, this is going to be the definitive one, I think.
Right.
This,
I can't see it. I mean, it could get a 4K in today's world, but I mean, it'd be kind of, to me, it'd be a waste unless you're tracking down everybody from, and adding shit to it. But I think this is the way to go if you're going to.
I mean, almost looks to me like upscale on a decent TV and player. It almost looks like a 4K anyway. It looks amazing.
Looks really damn good. Yeah.
They smash it out the park with these editions, man. They really do that. Did you notice in this as well? I meant to ask you. I'm sure the music in one scene is the fucking theme from the Pink Panther.
Yes, I forgot to mention that. Yes, I thought the same exact fucking thing.
Fuck me, how did they get away with that?
It is the Pink Panther.
It is. It really is.
For sure.
I'm thinking some of these Italian composers and shit where they just recycle stuff. But obviously no one saw this film at the time to even remotely bring that up in some kind of rights issue because they just get away with shit back then, didn't they? But I was going to run that by you because I thought, I'm sure that's fucking Pink Panther.
I thought the same exact thing for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
the whole twist with this, though, like, so this one guy, I will just mention one thing with this as well to come. This one guy, Ted, shows up, and he's kind of weird as a fucking like actor because he don't seem, for me, I don't know what it is. He just doesn't kind of work. It's like he can't act at all in this film. And he becomes like a big kind of red herring too, but too obvious at one point. I don't know how you feel about that, but he just comes into things, doesn't he? Like from nowhere, and then he's like writing the whole like second part of the film all the way through. Then
are you talking about the
Ted? Yeah, no, not the pimp. Ted, the actual guy that turns up and he kind of romances her. He tells her he wants to fucking marry her on the beach like a day after he meets her.
It's funny because I was watching that interview with her and she was talking about that actor when they were shooting that scene, that he kept walking and like he was walking too close to her, so it kept pushing her off into the water when they were walking down the beach.
Yeah. Wasn't she pregnant as well, I think, at the time? Yeah. She lost a baby during filming for this, which is kind of tragic, obviously. And she mentions that in the interview when her and her boyfriend, she remembers having the pregnancy test. And I think she found it hard in a way to finish the film, although she said she wanted to push on through and make sure she did finish the film, even though when you're going through emotional shit like that, you know. But yeah, I don't know about you. I don't know where you're going to come with the rating on this, but for me, I like this one. I think it's a lot of fun. It's by no means a great Giallo film. By no means a great film.
No, I'm gonna give it middle of the road, man. It's a 5 out of 10.
Okay.
It's worth seeing. Like, I mean, it's worth seeing David Hess in the film. Like, you know, that's always good. I think it's safe to say that, you know, for what he's doing, out of everybody, I think he probably steals the show out of everybody. But
not forgetting the final fucking shot of this film as well.
Yeah, I can't mention it though. But
no, there's two actually things that happen right
hilarious though. Fucking shit.
Yeah. The last shot is kind of fucking weird how that scenario would work as well.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah, in terms, let's just say there's a little kind of thing that goes on in terms of catching the killer, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. But
that shit had me laughing my ass off.
I was pissing myself, man.
Yeah.
Fucking. For me, I rate it a little bit higher than you. I think it's like a 6, but I know I'm being kind of ultra like generous.
Yeah, it's
when
not.
I say that.
I'll just put it this way: there's plot holes galore. What could have been? It could have been a great film. I feel like, with just a few things that were changed. I'm not going to mention because I don't want to spoil the film for people. But And I think maybe a different cat, like some of the actors could have been changed out. Like if they could have got some better talent.
Yeah, I just think it's a product of its time because it's early 90s. You're never going to get like an Edwidge Finesse, or you're never going to get one of the top kind of actresses to do this film. I just think it's a product of its time. If you do like kind of 90s Giallo films, if you like stuff like obviously of the erotic type more than anything else,
it kind of pulls back though
fear.
On the. You think it's going to be a lot sleazier than it is, and it's not really. I mean, it kind of is a little bit. Kind of teases you a little bit more than anything.
I mean, you do see her in the shower at one point. You see some like there's quite a bit of nudity.
But yeah, that's Murder in a Blue Light, man. I say check it out.
I do as well. Yeah, I mean,
I don't
even like just for Florence Guren, like just check it out for her alone. I would say, and David Hess.
I'd say Hess steals the show though, for sure.
But that interview that you recently mentioned that she does is really informative. She mentions doing a Giallo film called Bizarre Profumo from 1987, and she mentions the director on that was a woman, Juliana Gamba, and she said she was very bitchy towards her and kind of jealous of the way she looked and all this. I mentioned Too Beautiful to Die. And she was really paranoid about that part for some reason, but she went back, watched it, and now it's all good. I would definitely check out the extras. The Galani interview is amazing as well. And the
commentary
information.
The commentary track's pretty good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Wow. This one's gonna be middle of the road, like the middle 1 out of 3 for me. I'll give a heads up on that straight away. And I didn't hate any of them.
Yeah, it's the middle one for me too. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. I mean, it's kind of like 2 of them I feel like are tied, and then one of them's like way fucking down. But I don't know.
One is called Blue Light Murders as well, or Murders in a Blue Light. Ercolani was saying,
right? There's wasn't there what was it Body Double that was called Red Light Murders or something?
It was, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Italy, right? Is that right?
Yeah, Murder in a Red Light.
Murder in a Red Light, Blue Light, Red Light Murder, something like that.
So they did, they called this Murder in a Blue Light to kind of work.
You do got the Brian De Palma vibes for sure with this one, but it's definitely not up to that standard. Like
no.
But you can tell that that's kind of what they're going for a little bit.
But anyway. In general, for me, it's a plus. Like I will say, it's a plus.
Oh yeah, I'm glad to have it, man. I'm glad to have the film finally. It's been long awaited. A great release.
For sure.
So I guess we're gonna get into Boogie Rossi.
Use my old bootleg of that as well. I got, which I prefer the cover on the bootleg actually.
Let me see.
Can you see that?
Oh yeah. So it's kind of like definitely. I felt like when I saw that scene, it definitely is like trying to rip off Basic Instinct. So,
there's 2 films of this rips off.
Yeah, there's 2 that is ripping off for sure. But I do have a small clip that I'll play. It's not long at all, but yeah.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Here it is. All right, there you
go. This was my favorite, actually. 8 to 3.
This is my least favorite of the 3.
Yeah, which is good that we differ, man. I think
right.
Because we can both give our kind of points of view on this one. I do actually think this is obviously the more serious of the 3 films.
Oh, it's definitely more serious.
Yeah. That's kind of what I like. It's a bit darker than the other 2. But this was called The Final Scoop, also called Red Lies. Pio Francesco Campanella. I don't know if you've got anything on him, Dirk.
Oh yeah, I got stuff on him. He did 14 films. So I guess I can go through some of them. There's an erotic thriller erotic drama that he did called Transgression in 1987.
Yeah, I've always wanted to see that one.
It's about a college student studying for an upcoming test, takes drugs, and has erotic hallucinations. So
he actually acted in that as well, I believe.
Yeah, he's an actor as well, right?
Yeah.
He had another movie called Bad Inclination, which I've heard of that one.
Man, I love that film.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad, but it's the killer uses like a set square, like you get in school. And it's got.
What I understand, he's using a carpenter's speed square, right?
It's like a set square. Yeah, I suppose that's what you would call it as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. What I remember about that film is the transsexual, funny enough, from Tenebrae is actually in that film as well. I think is it Eva Robbins? I think the name is. Yeah.
And then you got another film, Pensiero Giallo, 2018, which means yellow thinking. It's a short film from a crime novel writer, has lost inspiration and decides to commit a random murder to recharge her creative process. So
I don't know where that's available, but sign me up, man. I definitely.
It's a short film, so it's probably 20-30 minutes, I'm guessing. I don't know.
I'll have to look for that on YouTube because I definitely watch that one.
And then he's got an homage film that he made in 2023 called Brevity di Attore. It's throwback style, kind of like Black Sabbath, anthology, old school Italian horror tropes, that type of shit.
Okay.
And he was a script writer for comic books, photo novels, children's stories, and adult magazines. So, and now he's a film consultant and a producer.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I didn't write all his films down, but that kind of gives you like a little summary of him. The cinematographer, Mario Volpiani, he had over 70 film credits. A lot of documentaries, art house films, giallo, horror, thrillers, all the way from the 1960s to the 2000s. Worked with Marco Ferrari quite a bit, and but there's two films that I recognize: Castle Freak, 1995, and Solamente Nero, 1978.
That's the Bloodstained Shadow.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah,
I knew I recognized the name.
Fucking great film.
It is a fucking awesome.
He also did Watch Me When I Kill.
Okay.
Il Mostro, The Tempter, The Antichrist. Is it?
Oh shit. Okay.
I think yeah, he did the cinematography for that, which we covered. I want to say
that was I thought that was Masakesi.
Well, I've got The Tempter, Dane. Is that the same film? Or not? It might not be the same film then.
The Tempter is the Antichrist, but so Joe D'Amato was supposed to be cinematographer. Maybe they took turns. I don't know. But
yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Because I know the Antichrist pretty well. But
he did Hate the Killer Judge as well, which I've heard is like a really great crime film with Franco Nero, which I do own, but I've not seen. Music was by Natal Massara. And I love the soundtrack to this as well. I do like the theme to this. I think the theme is almost kind of Brian De Palma-esque, But just looking at some of the music credits, fuck me, man. So you've got Body Double that we mentioned.
Yeah.
Nothing Underneath, Phantom of Death, Trauma, Argento's Trauma, The Fan, Blowout, Dress to Kill. It's fucking crazy. Obviously didn't do all the music on those films, but did bits of music that was.
But it had something to do with it, right?
Yeah. Tourist Trap in there as well, which is kind of crazy.
I'll say, go ahead. Good.
No, you're good. Good.
I was just gonna say, like, some of the extras on the film on this edition here, the final scoop, Boogie Rossi or whatever. So some of the extras you get, it's called Red Heat, interview with the director, screenwriter, Pier Francesco Campanella. It's like 30 minutes. You get another one, Naked Lies, interview with actress and co-producer Gioia Scola, which is, we've covered quite a bit of her here lately.
Oh man,
right?
She was in Until Death, Obsession, Taste of Fear,
and also the one we just covered, the Too Beautiful to Die, right?
Yeah, Too Beautiful to Die, yeah, as well. Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but in this movie, like, her hair looks jacked up. Like, I don't know what that shit's about.
She was the producer of this as well. She put money into like the production company.
Yeah.
This was like one of her big kind of,
I heard she butted heads with Pier Francesco. Like, they butted heads. Yeah.
I think it was with the producer one. She butted heads. I think she was okay with the director.
I've seen where him and her.
Been.
Yeah.
Yeah, may have been as well.
But there's another interview with Thomas Arena. And see, to me, I don't feel like he's a very good lead actor. He's good. Like, I've seen him in other films like The Church.
Yeah.
And what is it? There's
Body Puzzle.
He, like, playing the bad guy and shit. But like
the Sect. Yeah,
the Sect. He's also in The Bodyguard, oddly enough, with Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston.
Like, he's in The Bodyguard. He's in Gladiator.
Right. He's not a very good, to me, like, strong lead guy, in my opinion.
And that was what she said as well.
Right.
Gioia
I do
Scola.
agree with that. Yeah.
She did. She said he's not got like a leading man.
He's got that look to him that looks like kind of like a villainous kind of character, Like,
do you know what? I actually kind of disagree in a way, because I actually think he does work well in this picture. I do kind of agree on the fact that in some of those other films, he shouldn't be the leading actor. But for this one, I do believe it works okay. This is not one you're gonna like analyze or anything like that.
I'm definitely
even
not.
though
I'm gonna fucking analyze it. But then you got Lady in Red, interview with Barbara Scopa. It's like 14 minutes. It's got quite a bit of extras on this one. You got Red Eros, interview with the composer, the guy you were talking about, Natalia Massari, right? Massari.
Yeah.
That's like almost 20 minutes. So it's loaded with special features. So
I did see a couple of them actually. I seen the interview with her, and I seen the Tom Arana interview as well.
Yeah, I watched special features more than I liked the film. So there's that.
That's the thing with these films. Like, even if you don't like the film, just all the work that Eugenio Orcolani does, and
from the extras.
Troy and all those guys, they make you want to fucking watch their commentary, watch all the like special features. In terms of like other actors in this, you've got Lorenzo Flaherty plays Andrea. He was in Private Crimes from Martino. He was in Voices from Beyond, Fulci, Demons 2 as well. I absolutely love Gioia Scola. She plays Adria, I think her name is in this. I just think what a beautiful actress, man. And again, I think she does do a little bit of nudity in this, but they kind of tone it down a touch. Don't know whether because she was producer, I don't know, but she started off.
There's one scene that I don't really turn it down.
I suppose I know the scene you're on about.
Yeah, there's a scene that's really like in front of a fire, and I'm not buying some of the shit that's going on in this movie. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh no, it's completely fucking batshit crazy. The plot to this is completely fucking crazy. Right. She started her career actually in kind of photo novels before she went into film and TV. Yeah. Another thing about her, right? So she ended up on the stage of Playboy Italy in the 1980s.
I can believe it. I believe it.
But her career ended when she went on trial in 1995, along with a couple of other famous kind of faces, Palio Berlusconi and Giovanni Goria, and they were getting done pretty much for drug trafficking between Naples and Rome. And that case went on, and she didn't get acquitted until 2007. But that literally put paid to her acting, or I know she went on and she did do like a screenwriter and she produced a few films here and there. But yeah, that put paid to her career pretty much. You've got Elida Valley. She plays Katerina.
Very small role, but still damn good.
Effective role. Fatal Frames, Private Crimes, Inferno's the big one, I guess. Suspiria, of course. The Killer Nun, which she covered. Yeah. She worked for fucking Hitchcock as well.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she was in the Hitchcock one of the episodes, or maybe a couple of them. But I know Eyes Without a Face was a big one. She's great in that.
Did you see the clip of her in the Hitchcock film?
Yeah.
I was like my jaw hit the floor, man. She was beautiful. Because we always see her now as like an old lady, pretty much.
Right.
But when she was young, man, she was like this fucking proper film star looks, like
smoke show.
She was stunning back in the day.
Yeah.
And that's what Giola Scola said. Like, she couldn't believe how beautiful she was in that Hitchcock film. She said during the interview, like, she would love to have gotten Noah.
Wasn't it the series?
It might have been the series, yeah.
Hitchcock Hour or whatever?
Yeah, Hitchcock Hour, yeah. But she said she would like to have sat down and got to really know her, like, well. But being, like, she come in, I think she did, like, a day or two filming, so she didn't really
couldn't see real good either, right? I think.
Yeah, at that point, she's getting on,
Right.
She did get on really well with Thomas Araya, by the way, though. And he kind of sat her down. He was talking about all her career. She invited him on to one of the stage productions he was due to do, but he said he couldn't do it because something came up with, he didn't want to go that route or whatever it was. But you've got Natasha Hovey as well. She plays Lucia. Everyone will know her from Demon. She's one of the two girls that go to the movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
She was like a Lebanese, Italian, French former actress, but she went into radio. She was like a radio hostess. That's why I think her filmography is kind of not that big, to be honest. Yeah. But she does a good job. I think she does a good job what she does in this. There's little bit parts as well. You got Barbara Scopa plays Marina. She was in You'll Die at Midnight, Lamberto Bava. Gianni Franco as well plays the commissioner. The Phantom of the Opera, The Wax Mask, Squilio, Phantom of Death, Delirium, Rats of Terror, so he's got like a decent filmography.
Those are all masterpiece films there. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I like them all. I wouldn't call them fucking masterpieces, but the first two, you've got Phantom of the Opera and The Wax Mask. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rats, Night of Terror.
And that's one of the better fucking titles of his filmography. Then you're in trouble when that's the case. But no, I mean, we could get on to some of the scenes early on in this.
All right, well, let me catch the chat right quick, and then
then
we'll get into it.
Go for it.
Let's see. And Chris says, listen to the intro to Reanimator, literally a redone of Psycho theme.
Oh yeah, without doubt.
Italy cinema was interested in the 90s.
I like it, man. I
don't know, man. Like the 90s film in general I'm not a big fan of that shit. I don't know. But
I just like the feel of the 90s, man, in these Italian films.
Let's see, Nightmare Files, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, man?
Good to have you in here. Adrian James, what's happening, man?
Hey, what's up?
You got Delirium with Mickey Hargitay or other?
No, the Lamberto Bava one it is.
Yeah, Photos of Joya.
Weirdly enough, we were talking about doing Delirium next week.
We're talking about doing some Renato Pacelli.
Yeah. We gotta finalize one of the titles, but Black Magic Rights, I believe, is one.
Black Magic Rights. Delirium, and we'll nail down the third one.
We're gonna try and get hold of Mania, but I'm not sure if there's like an English subtitles for that. But we'll work it out. But yeah, just briefly going into like set you up on how this film starts, you know. And I do think the piano theme, there's like a synth theme to this. It's like I mentioned, it's very De Palma like to me, like body double type. To me, I just love it. I don't know what it is.
It feels like to me, the film feels like that freaking film, Cruising, and also Basic Instinct, which I've already mentioned, but
it's definitely the Italian version of Cruising.
And Paul Verhoeven's Basic Instinct, right?
Yeah, thrown in with like, if you put a mix of those two films, but on a much fucking lower budget.
But kind of twisted around a little bit and swapped up and gets really kind of odd. I don't know. But whatever.
There's some of the plot in this is fucking egg there, man. So you've got Marco, right, played by Thomas Arana. And he starts off and he's on his computer on this kind of internet, like very early internet message board. And he lives with Andrea, Gioloscola's character, and she's going to work in London for a few days. He's pretty much a newspaper reporter. And he's kind of going undercover to try and, you know, the kind of undercover homosexual scene. You know, there's these kind of murders going on as well, and he's kind of trying to figure out all this stuff, you know. He's talking to, I think it's undisclosed 90, is the handle on the computer. And what comes up, and they're talking about all sorts of weird shit, like golden showers and all that. And he gets into like all this flirty stuff, and he ends up going to the park to meet up with this character, you know, and you've got all these kind of gay characters in the park. You've got this one weird peeping Tom who keeps popping up out the fucking bushes every 5 minutes.
Cackling and laughing at shit.
Yeah. Again, obvious kind of red herring. But yeah, so he's going undercover. He's trying to work out what's going on. You know, he's getting like heavy kind of breather phone calls. I will say the killer in this is connected to like a black veil, which kind of remind me, weirdly enough, of Who Saw Her Die. You know, in the one scene of that was mentioned earlier in the chat. But he picks up with this guy, and this guy's got a complete double life. He's like married with kids, goes back to his place, and he's always kind of reluctant to go through with the actual act, you know?
Right.
Because he's obviously trying to put on a persona and trying to make it believable that he is gay. But yeah, so he picks up all these guys, and, you know, needless to say, he ends up in the park late one night and he gets robbed. You know, we find out that one of the earlier guys who's murdered, a guy called Eduardo Gianni.
Come on, this guy.
Yeah, I mean, that fucking scene is fun. But so that guy gets killed, and then on in, he's like doing all this investigation work. He goes to all these like seedy fucking cinemas, and he meets up with these characters in fucking bathroom, and there's some of the stuff in this don't make a fucking bit of sense.
Yeah.
Why one of the characters in the bathroom in the cinema tells him that he knows who the fucking killer could be, and for no, I don't fucking know, man. It almost seems for no reason, like. Yeah. There's this policeman, which is one of his best friends, and he's kind of covering up for him because one of the scenes of the crimes where that Eduardo died, like, he literally leaves Marco leaves like a cigarette butt, and then he leaves it in the police station as well, like a cigar butt or whatever it is, and he's got
like
his
best friend.
Covering it up for him, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's always like, he's made out to be this really kind of seedy character as well, which comes into play a bit later on, but I'm not going to say because I don't want to give this one away either. But needless to say, you know, the murder fucking is going up and up. They become 6 murders, you know, and they all happen on the weekend for some part, but then it kind of breaks pattern. And then one of the murders happens on a Tuesday with a hammer instead of a knife and all that. You've got some weird shit, man, haven't you? Because you've got Giola Shola plays his kind of wife. She goes like and gets revenge on him because she thinks he's getting into his role a bit too much undercover.
Right.
And she kind of goes like
instead of like her tripping out, instead of her flashing out and tripping out, she just goes and seduces the other dude.
Right, yeah. Yeah, because she's watching him. She's watching what he's up to without him knowing all the time. Yeah. She's sat in fucking cars and cafes and just watching him from afar. You've got the Andrea character comes into it, and there's like a love fucking triangle. You know, not so much love triangle, but she does seduce this Andrea guy. Yeah, I don't even know what more you can really say about this because
I know what I can say more about it.
Go on, go for it, man. Because I've done all.
Look, it could be a pile of shit out of somebody's asshole.
Yeah, I don't think it's that, but yeah. You hated this one, then, did you? Or
yeah, I'm not. I can't get into it, man. It's not my thing for sure.
Okay.
I can't get with it, man. It just don't work for me. I don't know. That's just me, though. Yeah. No,
I completely understand. Going back to the cruising thing, so there's a scene completely ripped out of cruising as well, where this Marco guy, he gets into like too much into his fucking. So that you got this one woman where he works called Marina, and he ends up having sex with her, but really kind of violently. And it's almost like the Al Pacino scene in fucking Cruising. It's almost, do you know what I mean? That's the vibe it is. It's
definitely that.
Yeah. And we're not sure whether this guy's character in the end, if he's just getting into character or if he's actually turning homosexual. I will say that. That's about as far as I will go with that.
Right.
And you're kind of guessing what, you know, right up until the end of what happens. You've got like a sleazy kind of professor comes into it at one point as well. This really filthy rich guy. But yeah, I mean, I like it. I think it's the best in the set, but I know like the subject matter, this thing isn't going to be for everyone.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not for me. I mean, I'll just say flat out, like it takes me right out of the film. Like I just don't work for me. You know what I mean?
I mean, there's a lot of not just, you know, that there's a lot of heterosexual stuff in this as well, because there's a character called Linda, like a blonde character, and she's all dressed up in fucking rubber at one point.
Right.
And you know, so it's not just based on, you know, gays and homosexuality. There is kind of a little bit for everyone in this, I would say.
Oh yeah, because it's definitely. I think that's what the film's trying to say too. It's like
it is, yeah.
It's like a full-on, just, you know, it's really about sexuality. I think the whole film, you know,
kind of anything goes.
But it's kind of like
what they're trying to say.
I don't like films trying to tell me how to think, though. You know, like that's the thing with me. So
I do. No, I completely understand. I do like the Katarina character, even though she doesn't come into it a lot. Alida Valley. There's a thing with the killer as well, where you've got the black veil, and they use this kind of. Is it like a walking stick or something?
It's like a walking cane with a spike.
Yeah.
With a.
So cool. I think some of the scenes for that.
We've seen it like in other films, Policio Teskey films. We've seen it in Day of the Cobra.
Yeah. It's almost like an umbrella, I think, isn't it? It might be like almost like an umbrella.
I thought it was a walking cane with a spike, like a switchblade spike, right?
Yeah, it's that type of thing. Yeah. I mean, the end scene is weird, though, isn't it? I'm not going to give it away, but that actual final, like in the earlier Hess film as well, there's a scene right at the end of this that it finishes on that's really fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I'll say. I mean, you've got to watch it just for that fucking ending. Just
Yeah.
completely.
I mean, I probably won't revisit the film, to be honest. Like, I've seen it. I've seen the special features with, you know, they amped up the features on that one. You know, but
yeah.
I mean,
I do think it's a good companion piece, I would say, to cruise in. I didn't even think so much about the Basic Instinct until you said, but yeah, there's definitely that as well.
it's Basic Instinct, but it's kind of flipped. You know,
Flipped on his head, completely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I will mention. Well, I mean, you got anything else you want to mention about it before I was going to?
Go for it, man. You go for it.
Okay. I was just going to say, I wanted to ask the chat now. I was going to put up this poll question and see what y'all think. So which film subgenre should we cover more of? So
yeah, Gialli is our thing, but we're literally talking about the next one down to Gialli film.
Right. So of course, Giallo is probably the number one thing we do cover. But here's some other categories. Like, I figured I would ask the chat and see what y'all think. You got the Gothic Folk, number 1, Cannibal Zombie, number 2, Supernatural Possession, number 3, and Eurocrime and Noir, number 4. Just put it in the chat. Let us know.
Just put any of those numbers down. And yeah, we'll take note of it, and we'll definitely because we're planning on maybe giving a film list as well down the line and asking what out of a certain amount of films. And again, in the chat, if you've got any films you want us to cover as well, throw out names, because we'll definitely take that on board too. But yeah, I mean, we've got a couple of things planned. I know we got like a cannibal show planned with Jessica Gruesome at some point. Hopefully it won't be too long. Clockwork Orange as well. But yeah, I mean, just let us know what type of films you want us to cover.
And I'll just keep this here, but if y'all would let us know, just put 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat on these 4: the Gothic Folk, Cannibal or zombie films, Supernatural Possession films, Eurocrime or Noir, and I'll just keep it up till the remainder of the stream or whatever. I'll put it in the back. I put it in the back
after the show. Yeah, you can always like put it in the comments as well. If you're watching this on catch up and you wanna say, just write in the comments after the show.
Absolutely.
I'm seeing a couple for Eurocrime so far, which is good. Yep.
Yeah.
Noir as well. So yeah.
So we got let me catch the chat. We got Chris saying let's get you gents to 600. Yeah, we're getting close. We've
got a few. Yeah, hopefully we can cross that line sooner than later.
And we see Chris in Texas going for the Eurocrime Noir, and Clockwork Orange is a masterpiece. The first video nasty.
That's gonna be a good show, actually. Like, interesting to see Jessica's point of view on that as well, because I know she really likes that film.
Well, yeah. Stanley Kubrick's my favorite director, so like,
yeah. I mean, I
saw that film very early. Like, I remember I'd never seen the film. Like, I'm not going to go too far deep into a tangent on that. I'll just put it this way. It's not. So I had a date come over when I was a teenager to watch A Clockwork Orange, and it wasn't a good idea.
It didn't go down well, I'll take it.
No, it did not go down well at all. So, but
I was really late to that film as well, without going on a tangent like you say. I'd only seen that film like a year or two ago for the first time.
That's crazy shit. I saw that shit. Man, I was probably 13, 14, like invited a chick over to watch it, and did not work out too good. So,
I mean, Tex got a comment about Stephen Thrower.
Yeah.
And again, I've asked Tex this in the past. If you want to ask the guy to come on, because I haven't got the balls to do it myself.
Right.
Because I'm always scared that they'll just say no and kind of like, I don't want it to ruin the way I look at Stephen Thrower. So if you could get him on Facebook, because I know he's on my Facebook, then ask him out front, Tex, if like, do you think he can do interviews and he'd be prepared to come on? Because I'd love to have him on.
Yeah, man.
I just haven't got the balls to ask him myself. Like,
but man, we are getting into.
We need to rate this one.
Oh yeah. Do we
need to rate it?
Do we really need to?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, all right.
I'll go first if you want. So this is a 7 out of 10 for me. Actually, this is my favorite of the three.
Yeah,
and they all go down.
You're sick.
Well, watching shit that I do, but all can go down like 7, 6, 5 for me. So
right.
I like it. I'll watch it again, definitely.
Yeah, yeah, man. This one here, I mean, cinematography looks great. Gioia Scola is beautiful.
Oh man,
it's all get out of me. I'll give it that. Just for those 2 points, I'll give it a 2 out of 10. So
a 2.
Yeah.
Fuck me, man. I didn't see that.
I don't like something trying to tell me like the way I should think and all this kind of weird shit. I don't know, man. It's one of them kind of deals.
You like what you like, man.
Right.
You like what you like.
But yeah, it's
I have to return some videotapes.
But no, man, it's one of those.
Fuck! Look, it could be a pile of shit out of somebody's asshole.
But anyway, yeah, that's just how I feel about it. That's just me.
So yeah, you got like me really likes it and Dirk Darren, so
right,
no in between with this one.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not a big fan of the '90s shit anyway, but I mean, as far as the way everything's shot, all that looks good. Some of that shit I'm not buying that's going on in the movie. I don't know. It's just weird. But we are getting to the gem of the set, I think. And
so this is Eyes Without a Face from 1960.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is a completely different fucking Eyes Without a Face, actually.
Yeah, this is
oh man, I love that cover, man.
Yeah.
Look at the bootleg cover.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. Shit, yeah.
Got the eyes. Yeah.
But I like the new art.
The new art of this is fucking
great.
amazing. Look at that. I would love to get a poster of that. Yeah. You can see it better on Dirk's actually than mine.
I do got a good synopsis. I mean, it's actually on the box as well. So, but I do got a pretty decent synopsis. I mean, I think it's good anyway. Fuck it, you know. So anyway, so Giovanna is a comic book artist, and it seems her violent creation, Dr. Dark, who I like to call Zipperface, is inspiring real life murders. So
yep, this is.
And I got a clip to show before we get into it. And I got to admit, when I first watched this movie, I was like, God damn, this movie fucking is bad, man. It is. Don't
it's
get me wrong.
Gloriously bad, though.
This is a bad movie. But when you go on a rewatch, like, and it might work for you on the first watch. On the second watch, though, it clicked. And I fucking laughing my ass off. It's horrible acting. The fucking super fucking crazy zooms and shit. Like, all that shit works. But here's a clip to kind of give you an idea of what we got going on here. So.
Francesco, is that you? Francesco?
Stay here. Don't move. Don't move.
Are you okay?
Couldn't be worse.
Nothing unusual so far, Lieutenant.
Yeah, so far.
Marzio, is it you?
The message, needle, and a vial of the serum that she used to paralyze the victim.
Amy, was that? Oh, God, I can't believe it. Giovanna, what's the matter?
The tub!
What a fool. I should have told you. The wound on my hand opened while I was working. Giovanna, it's all right.
No, the tub! It's in here!
I made those marks. Do you understand? I forgot to clean out the tub. Giovanna, he's not here. He doesn't exist anymore. Stop it! Giovanna, calm down, Giovanna. Calm down, baby. I think it's really time to take a trip and get away from all of this, or we'll go crazy. No!
4-year-olds don't behave like that. You deserve punishment. And when your mother gets home, I'm gonna tell her everything, if you're still alive. Now be quiet and stay still, otherwise a man in black will come and get you, and he'll rip out your eyes, and you'll live in the dark forever.
Right, so if there was Italian Razzie Awards, this film would win fucking every category.
Yeah, man.
It's bad, but I like it.
Yeah.
It is bad.
This
but,
would be one like for Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
The
this would be one of
acting in
those.
this
It'd be
is
great.
fucking appalling.
Yeah.
Absolutely appalling. Which it even kind of works for a character towards the end. How bad she is, man. But yeah, I mean, do you want to go into it?
Yeah. So I guess Madness, Eyes Without a Face, 1993/1994. We don't really know, or do we? I don't know. Anyway, I gotta say right out the gate, man, this is like, don't you think it's kind of like ripping off Darkman too, in a way? You ever
I've
seen
never
Darkman?
seen Darkman, no.
Sam
No.
Raimi film, you know?
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
Yeah. Kind of like with the comic book angle and the look of the killer in a way, which I don't 100% think that, but I don't know. I did kind of feel that way though. But no, this is the great Bruno Mattei, man. Is the director, the Mr. Trend Chaser himself, right?
Oh yeah.
Ripping off all kind of shit. Low budget exploitation, sleaze, cheese, master. Fucking
awful films in his but they're so fun. You think of like this is on a par with say Night Killer, you know, Fragasto's Night Killer.
Yeah. It'd be a great double feature with Night Killer.
Oh yeah.
I think I prefer this one over Night Killer though, to be honest.
I don't know. I'd actually slightly go with Night Killer, I think.
Okay. This. I don't know. This one here was fucking, it's got some funny ass shit. And them camera zooms that are super hyper fucking, like the way it's just like boom, boom, real fucking quick, dude. Like, but so Bruno Mattei, he's done The True Story of the Nun of Monza in 1980, Hell of the Living Dead, but you can also call him Vincent Dawn.
Yeah, better than Dawn of the Dead. Yep.
And then you got The Other Hell, 1981, which we are going to cover at some point. Some nunsploitation.
Yeah, part 2. Yeah.
Violence in a Women's Prison, 1982. He did Strike Commando, 1987, which I remember Ian Urza covered that one with Richard from Hello, This is the Doom Show.
That's right. Yeah. Check them out, man.
Yeah, that's a pretty good show that they did. He also covered. He was on Zombie 3, the film that Lucio Fulci had to pull off of. 1988, Rats, Nights of Terror. I mean, him and Fragasso were attached to the hip. It seemed like they did like 15 films together. Between 1980 and 1990, but nothing really original. They just kind of ripped off every fucking thing else, and made a pretty good living off of it, I guess.
Well, he was more like Bruno Mattei was more known as like an editor rather than a director, because I think the producer of this film turned around and asked him straight out. He said, "Well, why do you direct?" And he said, "Because I really enjoy it." But even the producer knew he's fucking shit at directing.
He was.
He did this back to back, didn't he? With Dangerous Attraction, which stars the lead actress in this as well, Monica Caponese.
She's in Tenebrae, right?
Was she in Tenebrae? No, I don't think she's in Tenebrae.
She's not. She looks like that chick. The girl in the skirt with the Doberman pincher and shit.
Oh, you're talking about the girl from You'll Die at Midnight, with the dog chase scene. Yeah, it's not her.
Oh.
I'm trying to think why I'm blanking on her name. I usually know her name.
I swear she looks like that chick from
Laura Wendell. Laura Wendell.
Okay.
You're thinking of.
Damn, I'm mixing
them up. She has got that kind of look.
Right. The Italian home video of this though was re-edited. And then they replaced 2 of the murder scenes with a couple of fucking murder scenes from A Blade in the Dark.
They did, yeah. Which is another thing that Bruno Mattei did. He copied a lot from other films. I think there's the plastic bag scene.
Yep.
Very similar. Weirdly enough, the cinematographer for this is Luigi Sticcaresi. And he did some Fulci films, funny enough. He did Demonia, Enigma. He did the camera department on What Have You Done to Solange as well, like the camera operator, which is like poles apart from what this fucking film is. Did you get a music credit for this? Because I couldn't even find a music credit on this.
No, but I do have the screenplay credit. By Lorenzo De Luca.
Yeah.
And, he mostly made films just for the foreign market, just for moneymaker films, I guess. He wrote film articles. Then he moved on to books. Then he went on to Italian westerns, war films, Bruce Lee / Kung Fu cinema. And then he became a screenwriter. And there's a TV series, Miami Killer, from 1991, with Bud Spencer in it.
Okay, yeah.
And he did both TV and film. So that's Lorenzo De Luca. He was, I didn't see who did the score or nothing. Huh?
No, there's not. I couldn't find that out. It's not on IMDb or anything.
Right.
So whether that tells you, doesn't it?
So they probably stole that shit from somewhere.
Oh yeah, that writer you just mentioned actually did Anthropophagus 2 back in 2022.
Oh yeah,
and that stars Monica Caponese as well. And what's weird about her?
She is fucking horrible. I gotta say,
she's one of the worst actresses you'll ever see.
I mean, just look at this right here. I played it at the very beginning, but people that just came in, they probably missed the very beginning, but right after the intro. But here. Just look at her expression on her face. Just check this out.
What are you doing here?
So goofy, that scene, isn't it?
I'm just saying, there's a lot. And then that guy, I don't know if it's the dub.
Oh, no, that
I don't think it's
actor.
just the dub, man.
No. Gabriella Gori. Gabriella Gori is his name.
Yeah.
He's
all like slapped her in her face, and then like, oh, come here, baby, my bad, baby, and all that.
He was like in real life, he was rich. He came from a really rich family, and he would pick and choose his films. But what's funny, right, when you see the interviews and like the special features, she talks like she's this fucking really amazing like actress. And
she does.
Bruno Mattei apparently was so attached to her, he really liked her a lot. He got her to do Dangerous Attraction back to back. And she talks as if like he was thinking she was a brilliant actress and all that. But I'm pretty fucking sure, reading between the lines, he just fancied her. That's all it could have been, because she's awful.
It's questionable shit too, because there is a scene where she's riding the dude. Remember? In the movie?
Yeah. I mean, she wasn't scared to get her kit off either.
Yeah, I think she mentioned that she wasn't afraid to get naked, right?
I think that helps, doesn't it, a lot in these films.
Yeah.
But no, she like the level of acting in this is so fucking bad. The scene on the boat towards the end as well is just
man,
like that guy's a red herring on the boat. Is it Massimo or something? Oh, man, it's so funny.
But the eyeballs and shit.
Yeah.
That little fucking dagger spike thing. I don't know. It don't make sense. Does it? Does that weapon look like the proper weapon to remove somebody's fucking eyeballs?
None of this makes sense. Like this scene that you showed with the doll. That fucking creepy. That don't make sense.
I kind of like
no. Yeah. They're kind of going for like, I don't know, like a deep red vibe or something. I really don't know, but
this is definitely ripping off of Tenebrae.
Yeah,
I would
Blade
say
in the Dark. Blade in the Dark as well.
I back up a little bit to Boogie Rossi too. I think that's kind of ripping off Deep Red, just for the name.
A little bit, yeah.
Just for the name alone.
Yeah,
Yeah. But yeah. So Mattei did another Giallo in '95. So this would be like a year or two after this one, called Telephone Murder.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
There's not. Yeah, I've got it on bootleg, but there's no subtitles to that film.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very much similar kind of vein and feel to it. Do you know what I just noticed now? So the opening credits, right, literally has the fucking Phantasm music.
It does.
That's why no one put the fucking music credits on.
Did I tell you that?
No.
I thought I told you that when I talked to you on the not too long ago.
No, I think it's the first time. Oh, you may have.
Yeah, I mentioned that to you. I said, man, it sounds just like fucking Phantasm.
But that's what makes sense now, because no one comes forward about who wrote the music for this.
Right.
So literally it was the Phantasm music. They just fucking stole.
It sounds like it. I don't think it's exactly like it.
It's almost like it's like
it's damn near
80%, I would say.
It's pretty close. Yeah.
There's nothing to the story of this apart from, like you say, you've got Giovanna Day, who's this young cartoonist. She's working obviously on the Dr. Dark. Unfortunately, like all these kind of babysitters starting to get killed. Hey, what do you feel about the opening scene to this in the go-kart racing fucking scene? It's fucking wild, man, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's just, you see this young girl, right, Irma, and she wanders off with this toy gun. And then you see this black glove killer, and you've got the prongs that take the eyes out, and don't he like place glass on the eyes like when
he puts glass in their eyes and shit.
Yeah. There's nothing to the story of this, really, if you think about it.
But I mean, he might have pulled that, like thinking about that now. Like that looks like some shit from like Manhunter, right?
Yeah, but completely fucking different, but I know where you're coming from.
Oh, yeah. Well, like,
it's kind of an insult to mention fucking Manhunt in the same
right, it is.
Kind of sentence.
Big time, but I mean, I just thought about that. I was like, wait a minute. Manhunter, he put the little mirror shards of glass in her eyes and shit. But
there's a scene like they ripped off from Tenebrae in this, then you picked up on it, I'm sure. Where
I mean, the plot is
so
fucking ripped off.
They mention like the killer with like this drill, and then she turns it on its head from the Tenebrae scene with Peter Neal, where she says, you know, just because I got a fucking, or just because there's a drill, you know, do you think the like Black and Decker is kind of involved? Like,
Are you gonna go harass Black and Decker because because somebody killed somebody with a drill? And she says it also about Smith and Wesson. If somebody gets shot with a Smith and Wesson gun, are you gonna go to Smith and Wesson harassing them? And it's like, God damn,
that's Peter
it's so
Neal
bad.
from fucking Tenebrae.
Yeah.
And I can kind of see he's probably just doing a homage, but it comes across as like really weak kind of fucking copying, really.
Those motherfuckers are straight ripping fucking shit off. They don't care either. Like, look at fucking Hell of the Living Dead, you know, like, fuck.
I mean, you can even put in like the killer of babysitters, like Halloween. I'm sure they even thought about that, to be honest.
Oh yeah, it's everything but the kitchen sink in this bitch. So
it is. Like, it's worth seeing just for her fucking performance alone. How bad like someone can fucking be as an actress.
And the dude too, man. Like he's
awful, man, as well.
He's like, baby, like I don't know, like
they go hand in fucking hand.
But god damn.
And she says the story, right? So when they were making this, all the actors were in the same hotel because they were like on location.
Yeah.
And she said both of them like woke up in the middle of the night screaming because they took this role so like, you know, close to their heart. And
oh man, get the fuck
man, it is really bad. It is really bad.
Yeah, she definitely tries to shine it up in her interview. I did watch that. Like,
do you think she's as bad as the lead actress in Night Killer? I mean, I'm sure they're fucking close.
Yeah, they're pretty.
They're pretty fucking close.
Yeah, they're right there beside each other, I think.
But strangely enough, with this, I found like some of the murder scenes in there were kind of done quite well, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's not. You know, it's done on like a fucking 50-cent.
I mean, I'm getting the vibe from Black Belly of the Tarantula a little bit too.
Shit.
Right?
Yeah.
With
again, I wouldn't put that in the same sentence, but
but I'm saying the paralysis angle of it, you know.
Yeah, for sure, man. And you've got the eyes being taken out.
But that one scene, that fight scene with the, you know, zipper face, you know.
Yeah.
Oh God. I was like, are they serious right now? Like the choreography is fucking so bad, man.
It's what about the look of the killer with the zipper face though? That's just fucking so lazy. It's just, you know what I mean? The way it does actually look good on this cover, but
it looks good like that, like on the artwork, but like it's
just
very misleading. I was just say that, you know.
You can imagine this film being made in like 10 days or something. Like if that. Yeah.
Maybe 3. But
it is, yeah. First take as well is the only
They wrote the script on a fucking napkin while they was having lunch, you know.
I would believe it, man. I would completely believe it. All that shit on the fucking boat is hilarious as well, the way it plays out. The way the whole ending and the reveal plays out as well. I was pissing myself laughing right up to the end. Because it is a fun film. You know, what it lacks in quality and filmmaking and all that, it makes up for, I think, in fun. But yeah, she's hysterical. And then watch the interview, guys. Watch the interview afterwards with her. And she's talking about how she's like
it's like
this up and coming actress, and
it's like it's high art or some crazy shit, man. And like I'm just like, really? I'm scratching my head when I'm listening to that shit. So
yeah.
But
you got the one scene as well with without giving too much away with the secretary towards the end, the kind of death scene there, which I actually think are fun. I actually think they do quite well with the death scenes.
The death scenes are decent, but everything else is just god awful. And if you don't figure this fucking shit out,
oh man,
then there's something definitely up, man. Like you can figure this shit out so quick.
Within 20 minutes, I'd say, if that. And they make no like. They don't even try to hide the fact that it is what it like the killer is who they are, and what have you, and yeah, there's that scene on the boat where the one character chucks the fucking bag in the river, and you know why, and you know what's coming, and
Yeah.
all that. But no, I do recommend people to watch it though. Just
I've
to
seen
see
what's her
like, a
name?
bad
Monica
film.
Carpanese, right?
Yeah. She was called Monica Salas, which is
Okay.
confusing because that's a tennis player's name at the
Right.
same time as well.
Well,
But,
she said that she looked at Bruno like a father figure, and that
I'm sure Bruno wasn't looking at her as a fucking
right.
daughter
And
figure.
that's what I was getting at. She said she was very relaxed when she did nude scenes, and she never felt ashamed doing them. So.
And it is something, man. That nude scene is quite kind of something.
Oh yeah, there's titties flopping and slanging and popping and everywhere.
Oh yeah, it leaves nothing to the imagination. Put it that way.
Shit, damn. Bronco Buster in this motherfucker.
But I'm pretty sure he just had the hots for her, and he just kind of felt, and she was probably cheap as well to get. I hope she doesn't watch this fucking stream.
Hey, whatever, man. I can't help it.
She was
credited
credited
real
as,
about it,
Yeah, she didn't even put her fucking real name on the film. She was credited as Carol Perez. I don't know if that tells you something as well.
Right.
But no, man, it's just there's nothing to the plot. It's completely batshit crazy. All these kind of fucking red herrings and so obvious, I think. But yeah, highly enjoyable. I mean, that interview is like fucking comedy gold in places.
It's definitely one. It'd be good with a group of people to watch. Like I could see this. This would have been like this would have went over big in a drive-in, back in the day.
Oh yeah, this was just one to rip on and just have a laugh with. But did you notice when she's doing the interview? So she mentions the DOP Luigi Thicarese, and apparently he fucking had a go at her over one scene, saying she botched the scene, and she's adamant that she never.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing, this is a wild guess, but I'm guessing that fucking director of photography knew how fucking bad she was.
Right.
And he's like literally telling her that, and she's just. But no, she's like, she just, I don't know. She's not based in reality in that interview at all. Like,
no,
I mean,
it's a whole different plane of existence, I would say. Yeah.
I did see the interview with the producer as well. Is it the producer? Yeah, Gianni Padalucci. And he's kind of interesting. He just mentions how his history with Bruno Mattei goes back to like Strike Commando that you mentioned earlier, and he literally so Bruno Mattei, they were over in the Philippines and they were shooting a film just before Bruno Mattei died, and he was actually literally at this hospital bed, not long before he died, and Bruno Mattei was asking him about doing the editing on this. So I think Bruno Mattei knew deep down that he wasn't going to get out of the hospital, and which is kind of sad, But yeah, they were shooting Zombies the beginning 2 months before he passed away in the Philippines. That's one I think we need to cover at some point.
What's
that?
Have
you heard that? Zombies the beginning.
Oh, okay.
In the 2000s, I think it's the 2000s, early 2000s. But yeah, I don't know what else you want to say about this one, man.
Well, I mean, there really ain't much else to say. I mean,
there's nothing to the story, is there? Really?
It ain't. It's nothing. It's. When I first started watching it, I was like, God damn, this is so bad. But then I was like, gave it another watch, and I was, it grew on me, I guess. It's a funny ass. It's funny. It's so bad, it's funny. That's one of them kind of movies.
Can you think of two?
Because they're really trying.
Oh yeah, that's what makes it so funny.
That's why it makes it so fucking funny, man. Like,
can you think of two worst lead actors in a film apart from these two? The only one I come up with earlier is the woman from Night Killer, but I can't think of anyone as bad. Even Troll 2, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're literally on a par with that, I think.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. And it's a bit of an insult as well to call it Eyes Without a Face.
It is,
because that original 1960s film is like considered a masterpiece.
It is a fucking masterpiece.
And then you pull this up against it, and man,
with the Phantasm theme.
Yeah, which I only just twigged when we were going through it just now that's why they didn't fucking mention who wrote the music.
Yeah.
I literally just had a light bulb moment when we were talking about it. But
yeah, because I mentioned it to you the other day. I don't know.
Maybe you did. Yeah.
I was like, damn, that sounds just like fucking Phantasm. And you said, oh, it's been a while since I've seen it.
Oh, right, okay. So that's why I'm remembering it. Yeah. Because I hadn't seen this for like 20, maybe not 20, maybe like 10, 15 years ago on the bootleg.
Yeah.
But I mean, for me, it's the worst one of the set, but it's highly enjoyable, if that's anything to say.
It's the worst, but it's the best.
It's the worst stroke best. Yeah. It's you want to sit down with a bunch of friends and shit and have a beer.
Yeah.
Like, I think you'll have a lot of fun with this one.
So for me, this one, I still got to give it a 5. Like,
it's a 5 for me as well.
I'm not out of this. I'm not out of the, reality here. I mean, it's a 5 film.
I think that's a generous 5.
It really is. It's probably really a 3, to be honest. But like,
maybe a 2, but
so
entertainment, it's like an 8.
I got this one at 5. I got Murder in a Blue Light at a 5, and then I got Boogie Rossi at a 2. So,
oh shit, that makes say that you hate this fucking set, doesn't it? If you think about it,
it's well, I mean, this is not one of the better sets. I got to be honest here. Out of all the Vinegar Syndrome Forgotten Gialli, to me, the sweet spot of the sets is between probably volume 3 to volume 8.
Okay.
Volume 3 to 8. I know that's quite a bit, but I mean, I can't really, we'd have to go back and watch everything for me to really give you a definitive. Probably my favorite volume is still volume 4.
I always get mixed up. So what's the one with
that one's got Arabella in it.
Yeah, The Killer is Among Us. Is that one?
Killer is Among Us, yeah.
Sister of Ursula.
Sister of Ursula, yeah.
That's my favorite one.
Is that the one in there? I think
is it? Yeah. I always get mixed up. This is probably in the bottom kind of 3, 8 of all 9.
I would say.
The
first volume is not that great, to be honest.
No, that's the one with Trauma. The 78 film.
Fuck.
But they always throw in a good title, don't they? Because the one's got like My Dear Killer as
one
well.
Or two.
Yeah.
No, this one, like, I'll go back and watch a couple of these, for sure.
So this, like, Boogie Rossi is a 7 out of 10 for me, and I know I'm being highly, like, you know what I mean? So the next one, Murder in a Blue Light, is 6, and this one's 5. So I do actually like the set. I'm not gonna kind of diss the set at all, but
I'm not dissing the set. I know
that it is a quiet viewing, though. I'd say I
gotta be real though. This is not one of the stronger sets. So
no.
But for Murder in a Blue Light to finally get physical release, that's a big deal. So.
I mean, it's great to just have these 3 anyway, because they are staying in the obscurity, all 3 of them, for the longest time.
Yeah.
And just the amount of appreciation, like, for the work they do behind the scenes with the commentaries, because this got a Hysteria Continues commentary. Those guys are fucking great. I love, like, I'm a big Patreon guy. I follow him on Patreon and all that.
Right.
I mean, that commentary track, I highly,
But I will tell people. I'll stress it again. I mean, I probably don't have to, but Giallo enthusiasts, go ahead and grab the set. If you're not like that, you kind of like a few Giallo, like some Argento, some Fulci, and some Martino and shit, I'd say pass on it. Like, if that's, if you're limited to those 3, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, if you like Giallo in general, I would say there'll be 1 out of 3 that you probably like, at least,
Yeah.
But no,
there are some other sets that are better to get. I would point you toward. So for sure.
I mean, it's not Argento or anything like that. Fucking
No.
Lamberto Bava.
No.
But no, that's been Forgotten Gialli 9, man.
Oh yeah, man. We've covered them all so far, right? I believe.
Yeah, we will, as long as they come out. We'll keep doing it.
We'll just keep buying them and keep, Vinegar's not going to give them to us. So, we got to buy the shit to review it. So.
I actually think they're well priced as well. I mean, I get them like UK for like 60. That is 60, good considering.
63 for me.
Yeah. So that's about £55 UK.
Yeah, like 20 a title.
You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong for like the presentation of the box. And
I gotta give a big shout out to Vinegar Syndrome too, man, because my box came in. I'll zoom in on this right quick. My box came in, and I know a lot of people be like, what are you bitching about? You see that corner is all fucked up? But, this is one set that I buy, every one of them. And the rest, I have the other 8 are in fucking great condition. I reached out to Vinegar Syndrome in an email. I said, look, man, I don't need the whole set over again. I just want a replace. Can you replace the box for me? And they shipped me one out, man.
You can't fault that, man.
That's fucking awesome. I told them I'd give them a shout out. So appreciate y'all again.
Yeah. That's the way, man. That's the way to do it.
But that's been Forgotten Gialli Volume 9, Murder in the Blue Light, Boogie Rossi, or The Final Scoop, and Madness. Shit.
Yeah, fucking crazy.
Which is complete fucking madness too, for sure.
It is. It's aptly titled, that film.
Yeah. But we do got some recent pickups, man. If y'all if y'all still here.
Yeah, let's grab my little stack.
Yeah. All right.
I keep forgetting you're going to do that. Obviously, Forgotten Gialli is one. I'm not going to re-show that, but that was one of them as well.
Yeah, this is just got this in.
Anyway. Yeah, that's the whole update. Now we can shoot off.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I can do, man.
Right.
You foul, godforsaken creature!
I did pick this up for a good price, actually. So I was looking on eBay, and House of Psychotic Woman Part 2. Women, I should say. This was like £40, which goes to like 60 on the website.
Still sealed?
Yeah, sealed.
What the hell? Damn.
Yeah, faultless. Nothing wrong. I've only had it a few days, man.
No, I said they didn't watch it and they sold it.
No, yeah. UK.
I bet they looked the films up and decided they didn't want it. And
maybe, yeah. UK seller, anyway. I know that. This is one that I don't know if Dirk knows about this one. So it's Chain Reactions.
Oh, yeah.
You did this one, Dirk?
Yeah. CK told me about it.
So this is like a new documentary about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
And it's seen by filmmakers in general. Stephen King is one of them.
Right.
So it's not going to be all the same shit that you got on all these different releases. Hopefully, anyway. I've not seen it still sealed, but
okay.
It is a better American release to this.
Yep.
That actually shows it's got like 4 or 5 different cuts of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
And like a big ass huge set. I mean, I think that's what CK showed me. Like there was like
it's
this big massive set. Yeah.
It's got like 5 versions of Texas Chainsaw Massacre Grindhouse editions, and I couldn't get hold of that at all. So I got the UK, which is just bare bones. I think it's got a couple of extras.
Well, I mean, you run out of space anyway, man.
Oh, yeah. I'd love to get that set mine, but don't shoot me on this one. But I've got the new 4K of I Know What You Did Last Summer remake.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I fucking do love this series. So I mean, it is what it is, I bet if Lauren's watching it, he's probably thinking. Got Lucio Fulci's Massacre, which I'm sure Dirk's probably got as well.
Yeah, but I got the alternate cover. So.
Oh, okay. Okay, you show that, yeah.
Alternate slip.
Elio Petri, We Kill the Old Way. Radiant.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man.
I
dig Elio Petri, man. He has some good shit.
It's apparently he's got Giallo vibes, so I don't know. So I'm up for that.
Okay.
I still got his book I got to read, actually. Office Killer, which is a 90s slasher that I really like.
Yeah.
Not seen it for the longest time, though. That cover art is awful. Look at that.
Yeah. That one's kind of pricey right now.
It is. It's a decent kind of big, thick edition, but
yeah,
they could have gone with the Carol Kane, like, original artwork. I got 2 quick books to show. Masks in Horror Cinema, Eyes Without Faces.
Ah, okay.
This is Alexander Hella Nicholas.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like her.
She's really good.
Yeah, she's good.
The one, like, I've been meaning to get this for the longest time, and I just found out a good price. It's used, which I'm not worried about. It's the big fucking Profondo Argento. The Alan Jones book, which is a great companion piece to Troy Howard's book.
Okay.
The fucking writing and like I don't think you can see it properly, but like the photos, the writing, everything in this is fucking amazing.
Okay.
I've not read it yet, obviously, but it's one I've been just wanting to get hold of. It's always been pricey.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that. That's all I got for now.
Okay. Awesome. All right, man. Well, I grabbed a few things and some of that finally came in. So this one here, man, I think you showed yours already, but this fucking movie here, it fucked me up as a child. Really, really hit me hard. That's Salem's Lot, man. So this it's got every cut. Every cut there is, but I remember as a kid, man, my bed was right beside my window and shit. After I watched this movie, I had to fucking go to bed.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about that scene with the little kid tapping on the glass and all that shit, man. But Salem's Lot, this used to be my favorite vampire film of all time. It's recently gone to number 2 because of Nosferatu, Robert Eggers. Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Knocked this one to number 2, but still fucking masterpiece film, man. Toby Hooper.
That set is amazing, by the way.
Yeah, rest in peace, Toby Hooper, man.
You got the feature on there where you can watch it in 2 episodes like they did when it was on TV.
Yeah.
You got the whole recap and all that. The quality tracks as well are fantastic.
Yeah. So the first time I saw it. And then I picked this up. I bought this off of there was a seller on Whatnot. And I bought it. So that's Grindhouse, the Rodriguez Tarantino Grindhouse double feature with Planet Terror.
Oh shit, nice, man.
Planet Terror and Death Proof.
So that's shown as like the original, how they showed it in the cinema then?
I guess so. I don't know.
Oh fuck, awesome.
So it's probably got all the extras and all the commercials and all that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean I got it for pretty good price. I think it was like $10 or something off a seller.
Killer, man. Nice.
So grab that. And then I got Massacre as well, but I got the alternate cover that kind of remind me of Phantom of the Opera or some shit like Iron Maiden.
I do like that cover as well, man.
Yeah, that's fucking killer, dude. And I seen it was almost gone, so I just went in and got that one. I was like
fucking Eddie of Iron Maiden.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. So
yeah.
I'm not too big on the back of it, but I mean, yeah.
And we'll definitely be covering that, won't we, at some point?
Yeah.
The Fulci stuff presents.
And I grabbed some of these from the Kino sale. I already had part 1, so I got the Fernando De Leo, the Italian Crime Collection Volume 2.
Oh man, I won that as well.
You got Naked Violence, Shoot First, Die Later, and Kidnap Syndicate. So,
oh man, nice.
Yeah. So hell yeah. Grab that. I grabbed this one that I didn't have. With this one's from Romulo Guerreri, Young, Violent, and Dangerous.
I've heard good things about that as well, man.
Thomas Millian.
Thomas Millian, yeah.
Yeah, man. So Yeah, I mean, Kino, you can't go wrong with Kino, man. They have,
Oh, we got to cover that as well. Definitely.
and then I grabbed Ercolani's grandfather's film, right? Death Rides a Horse.
Yeah, Giulio Petroni in it. Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah.
That's
So I'm
supposed to
kind
be
of
one of
getting
the
more
best westerns.
I'm getting more into the spaghetti westerns, man. I told you recently I watched Once Upon a Time in the West. Fucking amazing fucking film, man. But I grabbed the Mario Bava that I didn't have, Danger Diabolic from Kino, the 4K.
Oh, okay. Nice, man.
Yeah, so got Marissa Mel in there.
I've never seen that one.
Yeah, I'm interested in checking it out.
It's got kind of horror elements, I think, but it's not a proper horror film, I think.
I think he's
I
like
might
an
be- I might be
anti-hero,
wrong.
if I believe.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And then I grabbed Bernardo Bertolucci, The Conformist.
Oh, that's one I want to see as well. I've heard so many good things about that.
Yep. I mean, these were good prices, man. The Kino sale, man.
That's nice edition. That looks, man.
And then I grabbed I Madman.
Oh, I've always liked that one. Yeah.
So I'm really interested to check this one out. I read the plot synopsis on it. This chick, she reads like these crime novel comic books or something, right?
Yeah,
Is
I
that
would put it on a par with like not as good as, but it's something similar to like Candyman to come out.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll get that from it as well, but that's kind of the vibe. It's been such a long time since I've seen it, but it's kind of got the vibe of Candyman.
I'm interested to check it out, though. This came out in the 90s, I believe, right?
Yeah.
89.
Oh, well,
Okay.
late 80s, is it? Okay.
Yeah, right there by it. So
For some reason, I kind of linked that with Candyman, so I need to go back and watch it. Maybe there's a few more links to it.
okay, it's a year before, but yeah, that's all I got, man. That's all I got this go around. So
Definitely do that at some point as well.
hell
I'm
yeah,
Madman.
yeah. But yeah, man. I guess is that what we're gonna do, man? You think Renato Pacelli next week?
Yeah, it's just finalizing that last movie. We do the two that we mentioned, Delirium.
and Black Magic Rights.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then we just got to nail down the
we can
third
get
one.
Older Madness, and I'll do it as long as we can get like the subs. If not, we'll yeah.
Talking about Mania.
I don't want to mention, like, before I go, I'm going to be doing a podcast on Thursday with Chris from Black Glove Reviews. We're doing 2 slasher films, The Silent Scream and The Unseen. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I think Chris puts it out the same night, if I'm, if I'm thinking rightly. Yeah, and we got that next week to come as well. I can't think of anything else.
Okay. I guess we'll get out of here, man. Let's see.
Leave some comments in the box below, though. Let us know what films you want us to cover, what style films you want us to cover.
Right.
Yeah, and just let us know if you watch in general, man. It's always nice to, interact with people.
I see. We got Fat Pig the Conqueror came in, man. What's going on? He said,
What's up, man?
I picked up Rat Nights of Terror for $10 on Blu-ray from Amazon a few days ago. Awesome. Yeah.
And that's $10 too fucking much, but you might like it, man. It wasn't great for me, but it's in the same vein actually as Madness. It's like a really bad film, but in a fun way.
Yeah. Well, man, yeah, y'all have a good week coming up. We're gonna get out of here. It's been great, man. Forgotten Gialli Volume 9, man. Check it out.
Definitely, I'd say check it out.
You can skip one of them. I already mentioned that one, but check it out anyway. I guess feel the pain. But anyway,
I like Boogie Rossi, man.
Right. But we're gonna get out of here. Y'all have a good one.
Have a good one, guys.
I'm sorry, but I think this is a crock of shit.